So I get this supervisor position working for this company called W Services Group. Secured this supervisor position. Man, I had a salary position. I'm driving from Colorado Springs to, I believe, maybe, is it called Greenwood, Colorado? I don't know where it's at, but it's a 2-hour drive, and it's at this mall. You know, I was a supervisor over the janitorial team, went there the first day. Dude was cool. His name was Richard Jacklin. I'll never forget him. And I remember him when he offered me, when we was doing the interview, he asked me a question like, if I could be any animal, what would it be? You know what I said? A motherfucking cat. I said a motherfucking cat. Reason why is this: when I was a little kid at my dad's house, there was a neighbor. He always had cats. He had chickens. He had a whole bunch of damn animals. But the cats had a generation of cats that would always be at the house. So I just got to just look at cats. They just to themselves, they quiet, and that's just how I defined it. You know, they just to themselves and they quiet. You know, it's smart too. You know, and he liked the answer. He said he would be. It was some type of bird. He said he would be, and it had to do with reincarnation. I don't know what the hell this bird was. I don't remember, but we was cool, smoking cigarettes together and just chopping it up, you know. Which is the reason why I don't like smoking cigarettes no more, because I'm very social. So if like somebody smokes cigarettes and I don't smoke cigarettes, eventually I'm gonna start smoking cigarettes, because it's just being so social. Fuck it, let me smoke the cigarette. Let me hit the damn cigarette. Now I'm smoking cigarettes. This happened multiple times. I don't smoke cigarettes no more, but I know myself. So I get this job in Colorado Springs, driving 2 hours that way. Realized the first day, this shit is not gonna cut it, because the gas is almost gone. I had a full tank of gas. Mind you, we got this $2,000 in taxes that my son mom just got. We had a hotel. The hotel about 100, probably 100 and close to 150 a day, you know. We weren't there too long. Car up for repo and all this, but we way out there, so I'm not worrying about none of the problems with the repo man, because we in a whole nother city. So it got to a point where me and my baby mom, we getting rocky, where I'm like, I'm not finna be working no motherfucking job, and you know, you just and taking care of you type shit, and you ain't putting in no effort type shit. Like, I got to a lazy point. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. And it got real rocky. We started arguing. We ended up getting in a fight out there in the fucking hotel. We ended up getting in a fight. She was talking to some dude, and it really fucked me up, because she played me the whole damn time, and I just didn't know it, you know. But it gets worse and weird. So we end up going back down the hill. You know, I ended up losing that job. I didn't even lose the job. What it was that I just knew I wasn't going to be able to make that job. So one day he had me meet him. Going back a little bit. One day he had me meet him at a job site in Colorado Springs, but I don't have nothing in Colorado Springs. We just out there at the hotel. That's going to end once this money run low. So we get a little bit closer. I'm like, I need to buy a truck, so that way so I can get rid of this car. Like, they can just come repo. We don't have to worry about it. We own the title to something, and we sleeping out. It was a Suburban I was going to get. But the money just got fucked off. You know, I was more responsible. She ended up taking the money, and I don't know what the hell happened. Like, the shit just went sideways. So we end up back down the hill in Aurora at the damn park again, and I just wasn't gonna be able to make it, because he was trying to give me a position to supervise the Apple store in Colorado Springs, and I'm just like, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I had a salary position. They paid for gas and everything, and that was my first salary position. You know, it was about like $1,100 every 2 weeks. But I got reimbursement for gas, travel, I think food and all that. So it would have been a good ass job. It's just I couldn't see it through at that time. Fucking 21 at this time. So just didn't work out. He ended up hitting me up, and I never even responded. I didn't even get the paycheck, my first paycheck. I don't know what happened to this paycheck. The check was supposed to be like $600 and some dollars. I have no clue what happened. I done looked up on the unclaimed money out there. Don't even see it. My sister told me that a check came. We ended up getting into it, me and my sister. I've never seen this check at all, and I'm going to talk about the story with that. So, mind you, in Colorado Springs, I talked to my brother. This is why me and my sister, we end up getting into it. And at this particular point, it's permanent that my damn baby mom and my son have to stay with me, because she's like, I'm changing the locks on the door and all this. My sister was mad because I talked to my brother. So we go back down to Aurora, and I'm thinking that the locks have changed, but I don't know. We go try the locks. The keys still work. You know, I had a key, and my damn son mom had a key. Key still works. So we go get our shit. Didn't get no mail. We just went and got her and my son stuff. Oh, my sister gets so mad. She gets so mad. And she, you better have all your mail forwarded and all this weird shit. We end up arguing. Really over some little stupid shit, but it really got personal to her. I was like, man, if mama was still alive, I would slap the shit out you. You was talking to me like this in front of mom. Because she started defending her husband, and it was a whole bunch of weird shit. That was going on, and it was just some shit that didn't make no sense. So, when she told me to get my mail forwarded, okay, I go to the fucking post office. I'm saying I want my mail holded and my baby mom's mail holded. Just our names. These motherfuckers held all the mail. I didn't know how this shit works the first time. So I'm thinking shit good. It holds all the mail. So it messes up everything to where my sister talking about, I'm calling the police, find a report, and all this shit. And I'm like, it ain't nobody's fault, really, because motherfucker didn't know. You told me to put the mail on hold. I put my shit. I didn't know that they was going to do it for everybody else. So she's arguing with me like her husband, he diabetic, so he ain't got none of his medicine and all this. And I'm just like, man, I apologize, but look, it wasn't something that I did intentionally. They got cameras and all this shit. I'm like, that's cool. Like, I don't care. I filled out a form. You can go up there, check the cameras and all that. She's trying to put the blame on my baby mom. I'm like, it's me. I went in there, filled out everything. She don't want to think that it's me. Like, it was clearly that she just did not like my baby mom. Like, did not like my baby mom at all. And it was a point too where she was like, she better not be dressing up around her husband and wearing all them fast clothes. And I'm like, man, she ain't looking at him, but who knows? That was just another story anyway. So at this point, we fucked up. We in this damn truck. Me and this girl, our relationship starting to get rocky and shit. And I can't really think of nothing significant else in between, but I know one time we get in an argument. There was some people across the street from the park that she ended up moving in with them, but I was still gonna pick her up. Mind you, let me backtrack too, because she ended up getting put on probation one time. We're driving the truck. I'm at the plasma center. We're getting into an argument, you know, and it'll really just be her just tripping off shit, like dumb shit. Like, I don't even know why she came out there if she really felt some type of way about me over shit that I had no control. Like, her real reason of feeling some type of way was because somebody got killed from a hood I was from. I'm not even associated. I done broke this shit down to her so many times, you know, and really just trying to be cool, because it's like, I'm a changed fucking man. But she just tripping off this shit. So I was like, well, why don't you just have your family get you a ticket? Because she was talking about going to Louisiana and all this shit. Like, just have them get you a ticket. So she ended up slapping my phone in the car, and I'm recording her. I'm recording because I'm like, you know, the police get involved, letting her know, because she talking about hit me. I'm like, you hit me in self-defense, I'm gonna slap the shit out your ass. She smacks the phone out of my hand. That's nothing. Didn't know that was gonna get her locked up. So we ended up leaving from there. I don't even think I was able to donate that day, but or I might have had already donated. I think I did donate, and it was sitting in the car, and it just turned sideways. So we're driving by the Utah Park, really arguing. She grabs my steering wheel and she fling it, and I fly into the other side of the road as a car coming, and I was like that. And then that was just it for me. I'm like, oh, I called the police. I called the police to come talk to her. Because I'm telling you, if I was on some street shit, I would have told my baby mom ass up. Like, it's a lot of shit that she got away with. Like, a whole bunch of shit she got away with. So anyways, call the police. I know they're gonna put her ass in jail. So I'm like, yeah, y'all need to talk to her. And all that. She over snatching my steering wheel. He like, you got anything recorded? So I'm like, yeah. So I showed him the video where she slapped the phone out my hand. I was like, I told her, like, I'm gonna slap the shit out of her. Like, talk to her, let her know she can't be doing that shit. As soon as he seen her hit the phone, put her ass in handcuffs. Now I'm like, oh no, like I don't want her to go to jail. Like I just wanted y'all to talk to her. Like, man, Colorado, that's assault, anything. I'm like, a phone? So she looking at me like I'm just a dumbass nigga and shit. And she like, let me call my mom. I don't even know if she did. She probably did. I think she did call her mom. But her mom and that was like, you did the right thing. You know, that's what they told me. I did the right thing. She called the police. Went to court the next damn day. Me and my son, it's fucked up really, because my son, his mom is his everything at the time. So it's just us. Like, what happened to mommy? I'm like, we're going to get her, see her tomorrow. Because I'm asking boy, like, when she can get out? You just go to court, then she get out. Now, they put her on probation. The reason why this whole situation was stupid is because I had to pay all her fees for probation and take her to the probation thing. I even wrote to the probation officer, like, because they got to a point they were trying to keep her in the damn state. So I'm like, I don't know what the hell. I would have to look at the email, but I actually wrote her like, if you could like let her go, basically, because it was at the probation officer decision. If she wanted to just let it go, she could have let the whole shit go. Like, we're cool. Like, it's just stupid because I gotta take her to all this shit. I'm paying for the damn anger management classes, the drug test, all this shit, taking her to all these damn places, and the places were making it complicated. It wasn't like it was just an easy process. They was making it complicated. The drug testing places, it was stupid because she wasn't doing no fucking drug. We both smoking cigarettes. She don't smoke no weed. She don't do shit. So I'm like, y'all making her do a drug test. This shit is just stupid. So it was just like they just want to get some money out of motherfucker. And them shits wasn't cheap. They had to pay for that shit, So, anyways, one day we get into it again. Well, one day we go get a government phone. I'm trying to get a government phone because I'm like, we both need a phone to communicate. Somehow we end up arguing down the road to where she want the government phone. I'm just like, hell no, it's my damn phone. Like, you tripping type shit. She called the police. The police made me give her the phone because of something with me, I think, using her EBT card or something. I think it was either she had the EBT card, but she couldn't get the government phone because she had no address that registered in the little system for these little government phones. But I did. She had the EBT card, but I had the address. It didn't matter the EBT card. It was just like if somebody registered and you showed an EBT card. That's what it was. So I showed an EBT card that I had one, which was hers, and they seen that I had EBT in the past at an address that my sister had used and had EBT for me on. So I was able to get the phone. So I'm telling the police that shit. Man, they made me get that damn phone up. So now I'm mad. Like, oh, okay. I see all these motherfuckers working. Then when she called the police that time, she was basically trying to get revenge. But I'm like, when I called the police, it was an accident. It's really so I didn't fuck you up type shit. So they just talk to you and tell you not to do no shit like that. Because you grab my fucking steering wheel while I'm driving and fly me into the road. Like, son in the back. I'm like, you like really tripping. You basically just need to be talked to. That's it. She started doing the most pettiest shit, man. The most pettiest shit, to where it's just she calling the police on everything. Take me here. Mind you, we homeless, no gas type shit. Like, the gas is really dependent on me going to donate type shit. So at times when I know that it's not close to the day that I can go donate, we're gonna have to sit still. We can go get some bread, use the EBT card, go down to the little gas station, and we gotta like try to make it. So she just was using the police to the advantage, calling the police. One day we go down to the county building. She called the damn police. Let me end this and continue this.